This video is not intended for children. Viewer discretion is advised.
If you haven't already, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.
Thank you.
This is now an official message from Loki's Mornings of Mischief. We have all been canceled. There is no point in going on. There is no point in having a show. There is no point in being an audience. We have all been canceled. Please go home and accept your cancellation. Or just tell them all to suck it, because you know what? I am so sick of this epic line of bullshit from cancel culture, guys. I'm absolutely sick of it. Good morning, everyone. Before we start off, I want to give a big shout out. I missed this last night. I am so sorry, Chris Persia. A $1 super chat, and he said, the cynic in me is worried. The optimist says maybe Andre Muschietti will stick to his guns and not ruin Keaton's Batman. From last night when we were talking about Michael Keaton returning as Batman in the Flash movie. So sorry I missed that, brother. I am so sorry I missed that. For whatever reason, the page didn't update. I don't know if the bot wasn't working, because I never saw it either. But when I looked at the page before I shut everything down, it was blank. When I loaded up the page this morning, there it was. So thank you so much, Chris. Thank you so very much, brother. And good morning. Good morning, Chris Persia. Good morning, Chefzilla. The Monster Chef is here. Good morning, Purple Lady and Samantha Joe. The Valkyries are here. Good morning, Valkyrie. Saucy Winch. Good morning to you. The Doctor and famed author Adega Outlaw is in the house. Mexican Iron Man, the master of the Iron Thong, is here with us this morning. Good morning, Mexican Iron Man. Mark the Infinitely Tired is trying to push his way past 100 subscribers. Give him a hand, y'all. Lori Roberts, the Destructor, is in the house this morning. Captain Shrek, my other wrench. Good morning, Captain Shrek. The Ambassador is here. Eris of Chaos, the Battle Angel. Our kick-ass Battle Angel is here this morning. Good morning, Eris of Chaos. Jedi Bill 797 is in the house. I saw Nina in here earlier. Good morning, Nina. NB Geeks, let's talk. Good morning, Jesse, brother. Good morning. How are you doing this morning? Josh and Rebecca Mommy are here, guys. And they say Taco is disappointed in you, Loki, but he is love and forgives you. He is love. He is love. He is Taco. Darth Hastur is here this morning. Good morning, Darth Hastur. The Ambassador is here. Not Ryan Johnson. How are you doing, brother? How are you doing this morning, not Ryan Johnson? Crimson Myst, good morning. No subscribers, please. Thank you. Everybody rush over to Crimson Myst and subscribe to his channel if you can. Oh, guys. I'm so sick of this cancel culture BS. I am so sick of it. You know, I'm not a Kimmel fan. I'm not. I don't really like him. He's not really that funny. But God, they're gonna go after him for something he did like 15 years ago. And I'm just like, you know what? That's what you get. It's what all your pandering and your ass kissing gets you. It's what happens when you kiss that SJW butt is eventually they turn on you and they will eat you for breakfast and they won't have a second thought about it. You know, just recently, I remember seeing, what was I watching? I was watching Echo Base Network and they were talking about Angry Joe. And the fact that maybe, I don't know, was it Echo Based? No, I don't know. Anyway, I was watching YouTube and they're going after Angry Joe and they want him canceled because one person has come out with an accusation. It's an accusation. There's been no trial. The public forum is trying people. And it makes me think about oh, Josh and Rebecca Momini. Yeah, for not being funny. Now, I can see that. I see that. Everybody's getting canceled. Everybody's getting canceled. And it makes absolutely no sense. It does not make any sense whatsoever. Chefzilla, yes. Angry Joe got called out too. And he pandered. He did. He pandered for a long time. He backtracked on his Last Jedi rant. He came out and did this epic rant on The Last Jedi, then took the video down and kissed some Last Jedi ass. He kissed some Ryan Johnson butt. He gave the knee to cancel culture and to SJWs. He bent the knee. He did it. He bowed down. Purple Lady from 2 years ago that she sat on until now. I feel bad for Angry Joe. Yeah. Yep. But you know what? He bent the knee. He did. He bent the knee. He bowed. And this is what you get. This is what you get. You notice he doesn't talk nice about The Last Jedi anymore. He doesn't come around and say, oh, well, I gave it some thought and reflection over the past 24 hours. And I can see how the movie's really good. I can see how the movie's really good. He kissed SJW ass. They were going to cancel him for slamming it, and he bent the knee. Number one sci-fi, cancel Kathleen Kennedy. I think that's something I could get behind. Fire Kathleen Kennedy. Don't cancel her. Just fire her and get rid of her and replace her, for God's sakes. Something needs to happen. Hollywood will hopefully destroy itself now. It has been, but that more of them keep popping up. They're like weeds. Yeah. Angry Joe supported cancel culture until it turned on him. Yes, Chefzilla. And that is exactly what I'm talking about. Bend the knee. Bend the knee and see what happens. Darth Hastur, he bent the knee to ruin Twatson. Yes. The round-headed one. Yes, he did. He bent the knee to the round-headed one. Eris of Chaos, accusations do not equal a guilty court verdict. Innocent until proven guilty, no matter what. Damn straight. Damn straight. I'm going to get canceled. I am. I'm going to get canceled one day. We're all going to get canceled. Something's going to happen. Someone's going to accuse you of something. Someone's going to start talking shit, and you're going to get canceled. It'll spread like a wildfire. All you can do is say F off and keep doing what you're doing. Bending the knee is not the way. Am I the only one that thinks that Kathleen Kennedy is a Sith Lord, Darth dumbass? Yes, you're not the only one. You are not the only one. You are not the only one, sir. It just amazes me that we're still here. Yeah, Stammy's already been canceled a bunch of times because she won't watch Lord of the Rings. I wonder if all the channel awesome peeps that all for cancel culture will support him. They won't. They won't. I've watched Joe since he made that chicken video back in the day. a long time ago. Whatever that chicken place is, the really good one. The drive-through chicken place that I can't think of at the moment the name of because it's too early. Cancel the cancelers. You got to get them all. You got to get them all because this isn't going to stop. It's just going to keep going. And they're just going to keep doing as long as they can get away with it. You don't have to be guilty in a court of law to have your life completely ruined because some person wants to point a finger at you and say you did this, and then they all dogpile you. Chefzilla says, unfortunately, in our society, that isn't the way. Anymore, you're accused, tried, and executed in the court of public opinion. I got in an argument over Stanley right after he died. Yeah, so did I, dude, with a lot of people, Chef. That Stanley shit pissed me off. They can keep their money. It will go away. They can keep their power. We gave it to them. Now we are going to take it back. Time to cast them back to their shadows of self-loathing and fear. Guys, Adega is the most articulate speaker I've ever met in my life. Bar none. Chick-fil-A. Thank you, Samantha Joe. Chick-fil-A. Yeah. When Angry Joe did that Chick-fil-A video where he was like him and his buddy were driving to Chick-fil-A to get a sandwich and it was closed and they were like, it's Sunday. That's how long I've been watching Angry Joe. Shit like that when it wasn't even like his channel. He belonged to a completely different channel. Mark the Infinitely Tired. It's already happening to me. Naming no names, but I have a representative from People for the Ethical Treatment of Rocks visiting after my video yesterday. Dude, get me with me after the show, because I know who it is. It's Josh and Rebecca Momini. Just keep that between yourselves. Admiral Oliver Franklin Doom, if I get canceled, can someone help me by letting me know when I'm supposed to give a damn? I'm generally clueless about when I'm supposed to care. Dude, most of the time I wouldn't. But these people are consistently destroying people's lives. They are consistently destroying people's lives. And why? Because they don't like somebody? Because they're like, why? I just do not care what the cancel culture thinks of me. I don't care either, dude. They can kiss my fat white ass. But they are ruining people's lives. And they're going to continue to ruin people's lives until that power, like Adega said, that power is taken away from them. Okay, trying someone in the public, in the court of public opinion is wrong. That's why we have a justice system. Innocent until proven guilty, but no one cares about that anymore unless it's someone they like. That's right. Psychodorf 9 gets it. All we can do is band together. That's what we have to do, is band together. We have to band together. We have to stand together. We cannot kneel. We will not bow. No one around here bends the knee, period. We don't do it. Yeah, poor Chick-fil-A gets hammered for everything they do. That's right, Chefzilla. Chick-fil-A gets hammered for everything they do. Yes, dude. Do you know how many times I've woke up in the morning on a Sunday and been like, Chick-fil-A, and I get in my car, and I drive over there, and guess what? I'm like, shit. And there's a McDonald's next door, and I'm like, no. End up going and spending $10 for an omelet after that. Now cancel culture is coming. Dude, cancel culture has been coming for Christianity for the last 40 years, Ambassador. It's been a small push. It's been a small, constant push. You're supposed to be able to worship whatever religion you want in this country. Freedom of religion. But that sure isn't the way it works. Not now. Yeah, the owner of Chick-fil-A is white and Christian. Yes. And just because I said that, YouTube's probably going to take me down. Whataburger on Sunday, dude. Dude, there is no Whataburger here. No Whataburger. No Whataburger in Asgard, unfortunately. Cancel culture, they do not even know what or why they want anything canceled. They just follow the trend. Yeah, constantly. Constantly, that's what they do. It's the same thing over and over again. And when they're wrong, when they're proven wrong, when someone's proven a liar, they just disappear. They just fade into the black. They're gone. And why are they gone? Why are they gone? Because they have nothing left to say. They did what they wanted to do. They made someone look fucking horrible. They don't care after that. Their job's done. If that person never gets a job again, whether they were right or wrong, their job's done. It's the reactionary measures of the mob. It is the reactionary measures of the mob. It's the run of the mob, yes. Chefzilla. Lori Roberts, mob rule. Well, pick yourself up, dude. We got some other cool shit that's not in other places. So it makes up for it, trust me. Yeah, or in the case of corporations, when proven wrong, they double down. That's exactly what they do. They double down and they don't care. And they'll keep doubling down and doubling down and doubling down. And as long as they can keep their head above water, they'll keep doing it. Captain Spire. My gripe is that capitulating to the enemy is not a compromise worth doing. The restaurant here in Omaha apologized, gave money, changed the menu, its name, and BLM just kept extorting them. That's right. And they will. They will keep sucking you dry until there is nothing left. They will keep at it over and over and over again until there's nothing left because they don't care. They just want to get rid of you. They want to win. They want to get their little flags out and wave their little flags and say, we won, we won, we won. It doesn't matter whether they're right or wrong. Yes, Darth Hastur. I believe it does. Yes, majority rules just like in the Orville. That is exactly right, Jesse. That is exactly right. Majority rules just like in Orville. And why? Why? Why do that? Why just to dogpile someone? Is that just a new trend? Is it? Do they get off on it? Hey, everybody, let's get on and just cancel this bitch. Someone said earlier that Kathleen Kennedy should be canceled. You know what? She should be fired. She has done a shitty job. And she should be fired. Gone from Lucasfilm. Gone from Disney. Fired. And instead, every time these people screw up that are pointing their finger at all of us, they get a promotion. They get a raise. They get a bonus. For doing what? For kissing SJW ass? For ruining a wonderful franchise? It's fire. Yeah, wait. How did such capitulating work out for Gillette? Oh, yes, an $18 billion loss. Never bend the knee. Be you. Gillette, the best a man can get. Be you, Gillette. If people have a problem with it, fuck them. You know, I talk to other YouTubers all the time, and my best advice for all of them is be you. Don't be somebody else, unless that's the thing you're going for. If you're purposefully trying to be someone else, be upfront about that, though. Let people know this is a character I'm playing. If you're not doing that, be you. Don't be anybody else ever, because you can't keep doing that. It doesn't work. Eventually, boys and girls, this is all going to go back, and all the shit that's happened is going to be like the dumpster days. Because it is. It's all going to go into the dumpster. Nobody's going to want it. Nobody's going to want it. Nobody's going to buy it. It's disposable entertainment. They don't care. We talked about that a long time ago. Disposable entertainment. They are the bleeding sheep that make noise in their little flock. To silence the flock, send in the wolves. Yes, Adega. Adega. Damn, brother. Adega is getting real this morning. Just be careful. We say we live in a democracy where majority rules, but we live in a republic that runs democratically. We are the only nation that has established such a government and made it work. And then they're doing everything they can to screw that up, dude, because they don't like it. They do not like it. Chefzilla, SJWs don't spend the money. When will they learn? They don't. They don't. They don't buy all the merch. They don't buy all the toys. They don't care. They won their victory. When they take over an IP, they've won and they move on. I've heard that countless times, and it is the truth. They have shown it each and every time. Saucy Winch, not the sheep. When did we start looking at actors and corporations as a moral guide? They are nothing but greedy narcissists. For the majority, that's true. For the majority of them, you're absolutely right. And we shouldn't. We do that because we look at these people like they're gods. They played themselves to be the people that run through a hail of bullets and don't get hit, that have a revolver and can shoot 19 rounds out of it at once. They are the mythological beings of our time, Josh and Rebecca Momini. When you hear stories about Hercules or Thor or Odin, those were their gods that they worshiped, but also they were an explanation of why and how. They were a curiosity, a mystery box that had to be unwrapped. We look at action heroes like superheroes, a film. Now, obviously, we know the difference between a real person and someone playing someone on TV, but still in the back of our minds, we're like, man, Arnold Schwarzenegger could lift a truck and could dodge a hail of bullets in a single bound. When in reality, he's going to get shot just like the rest of us. But we've seen it on film. We know that, Arnold Schwarzenegger in Terminator has an exoskeleton underneath his body. Why? Because we've seen it on film. A lot of people believe what they can see and what they hear. So when something comes on the television and says, this person did this, shame, ding, 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 shame, ding, 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 we immediately jump to that conclusion. Oh, did they? Did they? Did they do that? I remember when Cosby got called out. I was like, nah, not Cosby. You want some pudding pops? Ah. No, there ain't no way. There's no way. Some Jello, some Jello in the commercials. Not Huxtable, man. There ain't no way. I would have been canceled for saying that if I was a Hollywood star. Just for giving my honest opinion. Just for giving my honest opinion. And the evidence is overwhelming that he did what they said he did. But my first thought, there's no way. The young man who played Manu, who played Icheb in Voyager, the original Icheb, was canceled because when Kevin Spacey got called out, he said there's no fucking way. There's no way. After Anthony Rapp came out and said, no, Kevin Spacey did this to me. And apparently everyone in Hollywood knew what Spacey had been doing. It wasn't some like giant secret. This was his thing. And they act like they don't know. And they talk in little hushed circles. But as soon as you're like back in the fold, you're welcome back with open arms like nothing ever happened. Doesn't matter whether you did it or not. And they did the same thing with Epstein. When Epstein got arrested in Florida and got released, he was welcomed back to all the parties. And no one talked about it. They knew what he was up to. They knew what he was doing. They knew about the island. They didn't care. Because as far as they were concerned, he's back in with the green. He's got the moolah. He's got all the connections. Oh, maybe if I hang out with him, I can get this. Psycho Darth 9, you take it easy, brother. You have a great day and take it easy, brother. They don't care. All of this is just finger pointing and dogpiling. When in the end of the day, they have no moral code. There is no moral center for a lot of them. Now, I will say that when the Weinstein shit came up, and this is where I'm like conflicted. This is where my path diverges here, guys. When the Weinstein shit came out and the Me Too shit started, I heard a story that he went after Gwyneth Paltrow. And she was with Brad Pitt at the time. And Brad Pitt pushed his way into Harvey Weinstein's office, punched him in the face, and told him if he ever did that shit to her ever again, Brad would kill him. Now, here's what I don't understand. George Clooney and Brad Pitt are like the bestest of fucking friends. Okay? This is like the Lone Ranger and Tonto. Or two Lone Rangers, for fuck's sakes. You can't be a Lone Ranger with two of you, but whatever. How the hell did Clooney not know? They both were in and out of the door constantly at Miramax. And Clooney comes out and says, I have no idea. I had no idea about any of this. You're telling me that your best friend never told you the story of how his girl at the time came to him and told him what Harvey tried to do to her and how he busted down the fucking door and punched him in the face? You telling me nobody at Miramax was like, hey, George, you hear about what happened with Brad and Harvey? No, what happened? No, dude, people talk. Hollywood talks. They all knew what Weinstein was doing. They all knew what Epstein was doing. They all knew what fucking Cosby was doing. And they didn't say anything because they're not going to say anything because they want that circle. And if you talk, then you get left out of the circle. It's all a social fucking game. A constant little fucking dirty little circle. That's Hollywood. They don't give a shit. They absolutely do not give a shit. They don't give a shit about you. They don't give a shit about you buying tickets. They don't give a shit about any of that. All they give a shit about is staying in their little circles and being the elite. Everybody knew. Yeah. That's right. Chefzilla, Only a virtuous person are capable of freedom. As nations become corrupt and vicious, they have more need of masters. That's right. CYA is a lifestyle. They will not give it up. I don't think they will either. I hope they do, man. Psychodwarp 9, I hope they do, because I keep hearing about all of these studios in Georgia. I've been hearing about this for a while. And if they can run those with new blood that aren't like these Hollywood elite bastards, maybe Hollywood has a chance away from Hollywood. A new Hollywood that has nothing to do with the old one. But whether that happens or not, you've got a lot of money out there. And that's why they think they can run everything. And they should decide who our leaders should be and who should be in charge. Loriana Creel, that is so true. And good morning, Loriana Creel. The Hollyweird social climbers want to get invited to all the parties, no matter what scumbag is holding it. That's right. That is right. I lived in Hollywood for 5 years and saw some disgusting crap. I can only imagine. Trey from Max World Entertainment. Greetings, program. So sorry for my tardiness. Had to go check on my mom this morning. Oh, dude, how's your mom doing, Trey? Let us know, please, brother. Update. Let us know. Good morning, Loriana Creel. Good morning. Mark Davis McTire, one actor I want to see force-fed his rhetoric is Patton Oswalt. Yeah. Yeah, I want to see that too. Captain Spire, as we fight to defend what's right, as we stand up for others, if we are to live free, we cannot sink to their level. We cannot compromise so much that our end result is just as bad as the problem. That is correct as well. All evil needs to triumph for good men to do nothing, but there's also the saying, you live long enough to see yourself become the villain. And we can't have that. You can't have that. We can't lose everything fighting this. Max World Entertainment. She's doing good. That is great, brother. With all the things to be expected, she's weak but still feisty. Hell yes, dude. I would expect nothing less, dude. Did you like IV hook up the caffeine, the coffee and the caffeine this morning? Because I could totally see that. Big hugs to your mom, Trey. And Lady Myst, good morning, Lady Myst. The Guardian of the Void is here. Good morning, Lady Myst. It can't keep going on, though. So we can either stand up together and fight it, or let them do what they're doing. And I'm not going to do that. Could we lose ourselves in this? Yes. Have I watched people lose themselves in this? Yes. Have I watched people backpedal? Have I watched people attacked? Have I watched people get taken out? Yes. Have I watched people turn into what they hate? Yes, I've seen that too. Josh and Rebecca Momini have a friend that tried to make it in Hollywood for a year. He said in that 1 year, he saw more depraved behavior than in his entire life. I can imagine. I can imagine. And Purple Lady says, all my best to your mom, Trey. Yes. NB Geek, we cannot compromise with them. They will just take and take and take. There's no middle ground in cancel culture. There isn't. There is absolutely no middle ground. There is no compromising. There is no treaties. There's none of that. You either stand up for people that have been wrongfully accused, especially when it's all over the media and they talk like it's already, this is a fact. You see some of these women say, believe my truth. My truth. No. You believe the truth. That's what you believe. That's how you look at it. You believe the truth. Not my truth, not your truth, not her truth, not his truth. The truth. That's what it's about, is the truth. Finding out the truth. I didn't want to believe what they said about Cosby. Harvey looked like a fucking weirdo, but I didn't want to believe what they said about Cosby. I was like, no, there ain't no fucking way. And I heard people. I remember I was walking around in a store. I heard people, like, as soon as the accusation started, oh, he did it. He did it. He did it. You don't fucking know. You haven't heard shit besides an accusation. That was before like 80 people came out and said it. You don't know. You have no idea until you see all the evidence. Adega Outlaw, I know a producer, you would know his stuff. They came for him, but he rejected the Hollywood culture. He's still making content. There are good people working to break through the garbage. And you as well, sir. Guys, if you don't know, and I'm sure you all do, but I'm going to say it anyway. Adega Outlaw is the wonderful writer behind Evolutions. And if you haven't read it, check it out. You can find it on Amazon. I'll poke the Valkyries for a link. But you have to break through the garbage. You have to make new content. You can't keep reusing. Hollywood is in this reusing model of let's reuse the same shit over and over and over again because they don't want to take a chance on something. Okay? The whole Keaton thing I talked about last night, it will not end well. It won't. It's not going to end like you think, and it's not going to end well. Why? Because they're going to take something that's already been done and they're going to shit all over it. No one likes that. But they don't care because all those heroes that we loved, all those people that we love that play those heroes, they're the old guard. They're considered toxic man babies, crybabies, toxic males. The only reason why they want them back is to embarrass the shit out of them. This is the best comment I have seen for The Last of Us 2. This game is a slap in the face to everyone that loved the first game. Yeah, dude, it is. And they don't care. And they will defend it to their dying breath. They're saying it's sold out everywhere. There are 3 racks of that fucking game and a bin of them at the local Walmart. Best Buy, which is just around the corner, not sold out. There's another Walmart in town. Same thing. 3 racks and a whole stack of them in the bottom of the case. Don't tell me that game's selling like hotcakes. Because if it were, there wouldn't be any. Those racks would be empty. Don't bullshit me. You can't bullshit. You can't do that. Tell me that game's, it's selling out everywhere but here. Is that right? It's just here, I'm sure. Other people have taken pictures, same thing. Racks of them. Rows of them. Oh, are you telling me they only put one game up in front of like different games? Or those are fake behind that? And they've only got one game up there and they're just really sold out? I don't think so. No one does that. The truth is objective. There is no my truth or your truth. The truth is the truth. From Josh and Rebecca Momini. Yes. The truth is the truth. Lori Roberts, it's all a show. Now we have a race car driver doing a Jesse Smollett. We need to stop giving this attention. Juicy Smollett. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. It's another one of those things where like, dude, you had a rope around your neck and all this shit, and you're telling me that you made all this shit up? That this is all bullshit? Wow. Wow, because you know what? There are fucked up people out there. But there was no fucked up person going after him. All the letters, all the drama. And all that was for attention. But guys, that's not to change anything. That wasn't to make people aware.
That was not to make people aware. That was attention. He wanted more money. He wanted Hollywood backing him up for more money. Kapla, Bird of Prey 5. You don't do that. You do not do that. Yeah, be canceled. That's your choice. Be canceled. They're pulling up shit from Kimmel from like 15, 20 years ago. And they're going to cancel him. And like I said, I don't even like Kimmel, whatever the fuck his name is. I don't even like him. But they're going to cancel him because he did something 15, 20 years ago. Get the fuck over yourselves already. Get the fuck over yourselves already. Yeah, they canceled NASCAR. Mando Mark, good morning, sir. Good morning. Weekly crystal skull for bird. I like that, Josh and Rebecca. I like that. Hashtag weekly crystal skull for bird. Y'all are going to torture him to death. Guys, I hope your nephew is doing wonderfully, Bird. I love that comment I saw yesterday where it's like Bird says, okay, I'll change your diapers, but when you get old enough, you have to change mine. I don't know who the hell put that in there, but that was brilliant, brother. Congratulations again, man. Congratulations again. Dave Chappelle really hammered him on his show. I bet he did, dude. I bet he did. Yeah, Jeff B. Jimmy Kimmel and the Man Show back in Kimmel. Yeah, Kimmel. I always say Kimmel. Jimmy Kimmel and the Man Show back in the day. And they were just having fun. They were just doing a show. That's all they were doing. That is awesome, brother. That is awesome. Congratulations, man. Uncle Bird. Uncle Bird of Prey. Congratulations, brother. Why? Because you know what? He did a skit back in the day. Come the hell on. He probably didn't even write it. He just did it. And no one gave a fuck. They probably all laughed at it. No one gave a shit. And now it's like, get rid of this guy. You know, and I don't care. I really don't care about Kimmel. But I care enough about not letting this cancel shit take over everything that I've got to say something. I've got to say something because we cannot let this continue, guys. Doing whiteface. Yeah, dude. They don't care about that fucking movie, dude. They don't give a shit about that. And that just goes to show they don't give a shit about any of this. This is all a show. It's all an act. It's all a production piece. That's all it is a show to them. This is all a tool to get what they want. It's all a tool to throw a fit and get what they want. That's all it is. And it's got to stop. It has to fucking stop. And the only way it's going to stop is if we stand up and say it's not going to work. You can't do it. How people cannot jump to conclusions, I don't know. Because that's what everybody is doing. Everybody immediately jumps to a conclusion that any accusation is a fact. Any accusation at all is a fact. Thank you, Alexandra. Yes, thank you, sir, for subscribing. Thank you. I crave a time when entertainment is just entertainment. That's all we want. That's all we want. Is our entertainment to be our entertainment. It's all we give a shit about. Chef, so I respect everyone's right to express themselves, especially the people that disagree with me. The only thing I ask in return is that you show me the same respect. That's right. That's right. It's all we ask. And the same thing goes with politics. The same thing goes with your religion. Stop shaming people for believing something. Stop shaming people for believing something. Stop shaming people for voting. Stop shaming people for having an opinion. All the shaming and the blaming, all that shit needs to fucking stop. Because if it doesn't, there's going to be nothing left. It's not just a matter of let them eat themselves alive, because I've seen that. I've seen that over and over again. SJWs eat themselves alive. They're cannibals. Let them just eat themselves alive. They're going to eat everyone along the way, too. They're like those damn critters back in the day. They all get together and roll into one giant big ball and eat anything in their path. It doesn't matter whether it's another SJW. It doesn't matter whether it's one of us. It doesn't matter whether it's an actor. It doesn't matter whether it's anybody. They eat anything and everything in front of them. And it's sad. It's absolutely freaking sad.